Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Felix Hernandez will be on the mound. For the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan? Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Nope. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he'll get in there safely.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
No balls and 1 strike. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Take 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. 1-1 to Schwarber. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. He was taken in the 14th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Up next for the Rays, Jorge Bonifacio. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees. Standing in, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Digging in now, Zach Cozart. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Galvis rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Pulled toward right center field. Desmond sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Ben?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talked about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, but
only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. In now is the Yankees DH, Chris Davis, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, the head-to-head history with King Felix. He's got 3 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here. Dan, please.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Addison Russell. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to short. Galvis has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Adam Duvall. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Called strike over the outside corner. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Missed with a breaking ball. And that one just missed outside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders.
Leading off for the Rays,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's 0 for 4. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. There's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Bartolo Montes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bartolo Montes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Zach Cozart will be next. Now in the box, Zach Cozart. He'll try to follow up the doubles in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Cozart is off at first with 2 away. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Desmond moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped on the ground to first. Goldschmidt moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He'll try again, 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Montes recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Bonifacio is retired. 2 down now. Here now is his Dribble Cabrera. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. looking for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off the fourth inning, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Nope. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the leave one. But they're on top 2-0. Here's Addison Russell. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. His guys lead it 2-0. Now batting, Bartolo Montes. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Bouncer up the middle. And there's one down now.
Up next for the
Not a
Yankees.
lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Galvis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. So this is foul for the first strike. This is flared out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart, as he'll take a look at ball one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the sixth.
Ian Desmond.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here now the 2-2. This is foul right side. Now another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, part of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Desmond leads off first with one away. Ground ball to second. This could be two. And there are two away now. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 1-1 the count.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Standing in now as Drupal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
The catcher, number 20.
Digging in to try it again, Randall Long. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Paul Gold.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Here's a high pop-up. Chapman calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he's safe.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
The right fielder.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Felipe Sanchez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Carlos Gonzalez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, catcher Bartolo Montes.
Ready for another shot now. Bartolo Montes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Russell, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Kyle Bearclaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Kyle Bearclaw.
Ready once again, Addison Russell.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
That's a ball.
Ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Freddie Galvis.
Ready, Galvis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Zach Cozart. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The next 0-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Liner towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he grounds one briskly to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Cozart over at second. Blackmon at first, 1 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now everybody's going to be safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Working to keep them in the game here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1-run score. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to left. Schwarber going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. Leading off the inning, Ian Desmond. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Bounce to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Tyler Lyons.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Carlos Gonzalez. Singled home run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball one. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Bartolo Montes. He's set and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Desmond moving forward. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll Jorge Bonifacio will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count, the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
The catcher, number 28,
Stepping up to the plate, Randall Long. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Felix Hernandez earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankees Stadium is 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.